from the ranch. Tip-off goes straight to the scorer's table. And it will still be Longhorn basketball. That's how we begin. Longhorns come into this game 12-7. Winners of back-to-back games and winners of 5 of their last 7. As Williams has it on the left side, past the near side, saved by Wilson, or rather Howell, and out back up top. That is Jones. A bit of a zone look here by North, dressed in the black with the purple trim on their numbers as Howell gives it right to Gardner, and she dribbles it off her foot. Howell takes it back and will fire it over the head of Filate. Young lady who had a terrific game in the last outing against Appalachia, where she scored 18 and led the way for the Longhorns. As North getting a chance to play their second consecutive road game, if you will. Neutral site game on Saturday against GAC, as Weaver stumbles and throws it out of bounds. And last off of her. So it'll be Lanier basketball. About 46 seconds in. Scoreless here to start. Now the third possession of the game for Lanier. Number 3 with it. That's Williams. Back outside. Howell. It's a long 2. Missed it. Ball is always going to the right. And a long rebound by Whalen. And a pass a little bit too tall for Franklin, but she was able to get it in the backcourt. Now they bring it across as they get it down low to Perkle. And another turnover by North. And still looking for their first shot attempt of the game. Had a bit of a slow start at State Farm Arena, too, against GAC, where they really started to get separation in the second and third quarters in the middle part of that game. As now Williams has it. That's Harmony Williams. In trouble, closely guarded by Whalen. And bounce pass to Howell. And now this pass, cross court, stolen by Weaver. The save to Perkle, and now the pass up ahead to Whalen. So dribble it to the right and lay it in. And the first basket of the game goes to Aaron Whalen. 2-0 lead for the Raiders. Williams now trying to get it to Filate again down low, the sophomore. And that pass too tall for her. And another turnover here. A bit of a sloppy way to start the game for both teams. As Franklin has it now. Gets it to Whalen. Rifles a pass down low. Weaver. That shot from close range, no good. And the defensive board by the Lady Longhorns as she puts on the brakes. Back up top. That 3 left short. That was by Williams. Whalen now gets it to Franklin. No changes in the starting 5 for Coach Cutlass. As Weaver finds Whalen spinning down low. Might have been tripped up. And instead they call a travel. As Jones will help her up. Well, these two teams played a couple weeks ago, that game at Raider Arena. North started that game with an 11-0 lead. An 11-0 run. And ended up winning the game by about 15 as Whalen gets her hand in the way of that pass. Batted it down. Weaver got it to Whalen. Tight pass. Tough shot. And fading away, Whalen able to get the basket to go. And she's got the first 4 and a timeout by Lanier. Four 4-0 game to start. 4:57 to go. Lanier holding on to that third spot in the region. They have the tiebreaker over Habersham Central after a 37-29 win a few days ago. For North, it's their first region game since the home game against Appalachia. Game in which they dominated, but didn't always look their best. As Williams has it now, she'll bring it up the floor, get it across that midcourt line. And now Harmony Williams driving in, a tough layup, and able to get the shot to go. First basket of the game for Lanier. Whalen gets the pass. Perkle now up top. Looked like that pass was in the direction of Perkle. Instead it finds Whalen, her three-pointer off the front of the rim. And will go out of bounds. 4:22 to go. Perkle was very active in the game against GAC. She scored the first 6 points for the Raiders, had 8 points in that opening quarter. Williams finds Howell. Howell on that elbow. Filati for the lead. Missed everything. And Weaver was waiting for it on the other side. Franklin now, long pass, looking for Whalen. Trying to get it down low to Perkle in traffic. And knocked away by Asia Howell. And into the hands of Harmony Williams, who still has the ball now and throws it away to Gardner. A nice play by Gardner. Weaver back to the way, spinning, contact, and they'll count the basket and the foul. And a chance for a three-point play for London Weaver. And now change for Lanier. Jordan Johnson comes in. And she'll replace Harmony Williams, and Weaver gets the free throw to go. 3 points for Weaver in that trip, and now it's a 7-2 game. Bit of a slow start here on a Tuesday night in Sugar Hill. That pass up top for Jones. Jones in the lane. That ball deflected by Weaver and last touched by the other number 23, and that is Johnson. 3:28 to go. First 4 to North, and then 2 to Lanier, and then the last 3 to North, and we got a 7-2 game. Perkle is going to be fouled as she missed the shot. And this time the foul against Howe. So now Lindsey Perkle's first attempt from the line, and it's good. Second team foul against Lanier. And our second shot, and gets both to go. And now Perkle with 2, and Gliata will check in. And North will play a little small ball as they counter that change by Coach Carty. In the corner, Johnson. A little hesitation and throws it right to Gardner. Her second steal of the game. Nice pass up ahead. Weaver tripped up from behind by Jones. No foul call. So incidental contact. And now North will press up with their smaller lineup. As Williams has it now. Williams carries it ahead. Gets it to Harmony Williams. A little crossover. And then now this time Whalen's going to be fouled. And the foul against Howell. And that might be her second. Very important player for Lanier. 9-2 game. This ball stolen away by Jones. Bit of a lazy pass there by Franklin. Jones leading it the other way and able to get the shot to go. And ends the run, makes it a 9-4 game. 2.5 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Gardner. And now to Weaver. To Franklin. A nice pump fake. Got herself free. Back up top now to Whalen. And to Gardner. She's had the hot hand for 3. And she makes another one here. Gardner in and out of the starting lineup, but she started the last 3 games. Had a big game against Gainesville where she scored 26. Is now Howell in the lane, kicks it back out. Under 2 minutes to play. 8-point game. In trouble, it's Howell. And it'll be a jump ball. As Gardner checks out after making that 3. Franklin will check out too. Perkle comes back in after that short breather. Minute 50 to go. And now Rose will play point guard. 8-point game. Looks over to the sideline, gets the signal from her head coach, and then gives it to Perkle. Perkle sets a screen for Cheatham. Now the right side. It's Gliata driving in. Back outside for Cheatham. Cheatham on that right side to Weaver. With 10 to shoot. Perkle now lays it in on that left low block. Second basket of the game, or rather first basket of the game. And she's got 4 here in the first quarter. To match Lanier's 4 points for the game. And a tussle on the floor with 1:09 left. Maul will stay at this end and Peck to check in. And now Weaver to check out. And the only starter in the game right now for North is Lindsey Perkle, and she's standing at the free throw line. Lanier a long way from the basket. Williams cross-court pass to Howell. Howell driving against Peck. And a foul against Howell. And she'll check out. Johnson to check in. 14th foul, and that might be the 3rd foul against Howell. With 58.2 seconds to go. As Rose has it. Clock ticking now. Gliata on the left wing. Up top to Perkle. And now to Rose. Gets a screen from Perkle. And now up top to Peck. 10-point game. Rose finds Perkle all alone. And able to lay it in. Easy basket. 16-4. Shot clock turned off. Half a minute ago here in the first quarter. Jones now stepped inside that three-point line, took it back out, and that pass to the wickets of Williams, and out of bounds. Right on North Forsyth sideline. And they can hold it now for the last shot. 12-point lead. It's been a dominant first quarter. It hasn't always looked pretty. But it's 16-4 nonetheless. Spinning now. Perkle gives it up to Gliata. 5 seconds to go. She goes left and then right. Gives it back up top. Rose hoists up a 3 all over the rim. And that's how the first quarter will come to an end. 1 in the books, and it's 16-4. North Forsyth here on the Raiders Sports Network. Some of the sights and sounds here at the ranch. 16-4 game. So we get set to start the second quarter. North with the ball. As Whalen inbounds to Franklin. Whalen had 4 in that first quarter. Gardner had a made 3 to go along with it. And now Whalen. Guarded by Williams, and the pass deflected out of bounds. That was the sophomore coming over, got her hand to it, and knocked it out. North to inbound from the left side of the goal. Franklin rifles it to Whalen, who's left wide open. And an easy basket for her. And now putting some pressure now in the backcourt as Lanier gets it across. Williams, bounce pass to the other Williams. And now Fulani, the sophomore, getting a lot more playing time. And the pass down low to Howell, an easy mid-range jumper. So Lanier and North trade baskets to start. 18-6. Still a 12-point game as Franklin gets it to Perkle. Now in the lane and to Whalen. Back outside. Weaver, long three. Missed it. Long rebound offensively by Gardner. Perkle fading away. Tough shot in the lane and got it to go. Having a great game so far. Perfect from the free throw line and a couple baskets from the field. And she's got 8. 20-6. And that ball last touched, they say, by Howell on the shot. So now it's North ball. Franklin directing traffic, picks up a screen from Whalen. She'll cut inside, contact, and a bit of a late foul call against Jones. And Whalen to the line for the first time tonight. Chance to extend this 14-point lead. Largest lead of the game for the Raiders. And too strong on her first attempt. 6:25 to go here in the second quarter as the sophomore checks out. And that ball all over the rim didn't go. And the putback by Perkle down low. Already in double digits. And not even 10 minutes in. Bounce pass to Howell. And that ball over the head of Friesen, who just came on. Whalen inbounds it from that far corner. Is now Weaver driving. And it goes off her foot. No foul call. And Lanier ball with 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. A team and an offense that really have been playing well. As Howell on the right wing gives it back up top. Williams driving in. Williams, that tough shot missed. A little bit too strong. Gardner on the other side got the rebound. Now Weaver up top to Franklin. Finding a wide open Whalen. She'll drive the baseline and lay it in. And a timeout by Lanier as he's seen enough. 18-point game, 5:29 to go here in the second quarter. And so after the timeout, set to come back. Lanier defensively gave up just 23 points in their last win against Appalachia. They've given up 24. And we still got 5:29 to go here in the second quarter of this game. And gave up 29 the game prior to Habersham Central. As that ball's knocked down, Perkle fighting for it. Ball still loose. Monty's on the ground. That's Jones able to roll it to Williams. And Lanier able to retain possession. Howell step back for three. Misfired. And now the outlet to Whalen. Whalen working against Jones. Going to drive right ahead. A nice block by Jones. And Whalen with her foot on the baseline. Touched it last out of bounds. And it's Lanier basketball. And one thing that's not talked about, and one person we didn't see in the starting lineup here tonight, and is not on the bench, it seems, for Lanier, is Delani Gainey, one of the talented freshmen, and maybe one of the better point guards in this region. A foul down low, and that's against Aaron Whalen. And an offense that's looked out of sorts without her. Jones now makes her first attempt. Ryzen checks out. And she gets 2 shots to go. So now it's 24-8. Gardner to Whalen. Up top to Weaver. Peck finds Franklin. And out top to Whalen. Whalen and Perkle have been the ones with the hot hand, and they're going to continue that. Whalen now with another layup. Driving the right side of that defense. And now this ball knocked right to Jones. And up top it goes to Williams. Williams driving in. Missed it to the right. Rebound hauled in by Peck. Gardner now dribbles it back out in the corner. Guarded closely by Jones, and a nice find there by Peck. The assist by Peck, and the basket once again by Whalen. 20-point game. Williams, and now spinning. He gets it to Howell, and at last touched by Jones. So Whalen will check out. Gliana to check in, along with Cheatham. As Weaver and Whalen both get some rest. 3:35 to go. And now the corner to Gardner. And Cheatham dribbles it out of bounds. 3:28 to go. 28-8 here at Lanier. Lanier, the third-place team in this region, as they have that tiebreaker over Habersham Central. Howell still with it. Gets it to Jones. But as I said, Lanier 4-2 in this region. That ball stolen away. Long pass up ahead for Peck. Got the shot to go and the foul. And what a play by Peck to run the floor. 3 minutes left here in the second quarter. Is now Parent checks in. And we'll get a timeout with 3 minutes to go. Why not? 22-point game, 30-8. North Forsyth in front. So after the timeout, Addison Peck will have one free throw attempt. Try and make it a three-point play. And that ball in and out. Rebounded once again by Perkle. Missed it. Tight shot. Clock didn't run. Still sitting at 3 minutes. 30-8. And now it finally does. They inbound it. So a few extra seconds here in the half. Gliana now driving the right side, and that ball blocked from behind. A nice play by Williams to get her hand on it. Cheatham now trying to get it to Perkle, and that's going to be a foul on the floor against Perkle as she tried to move Jones from the ball. Harmony Williams going to check back in the game. A lot of different lineups for Lanier tonight. As that ball skips to Williams. This time Harmony Williams spinning, driving. Dropped it off her parent. Blocked by Perkle. And now chance for Lanier to inbound from the left side of the goal. There's 14 fouls here in the second quarter. That ball left short by Williams. Perkle was there. Got it to Rose. Cheatham back outside of Rose. And now the pass taken in by Peck. Gets a screen from Perkle. Then she'll set one herself. Rose now down low. Perkle turnaround shot. It dead ends off the back of the rim and goes in. And that made basket just widens the margin. Lanier now with it here on the near side. Jones to Howell. Longhorns in desperate need of offense. Tight pass, Williams got it. Harmony Williams for three, and that goes in. A nice three ball by number 3, and it makes it 32-11 with a minute and a half to go. Gliana spinning. Up top, Rose to Cheatham. Cheatham driving in. Swings it back outside. Rose to answer. Missed it. And a nice defensive board by Williams. She rifles a pass with her left hand to the near side. And now Jones in the lane. Got the basket to go somehow. And the foul with a minute 10 left here in the second quarter. Looked like the foul is against Perkle. Her second foul here in the quarter, and she's picked both of those up late. 32-13, 19-point game, and that would have been a three-point play. Instead, it's in and out and rebounded by Whalen. Gliana finds Whalen. Inside, no good. And a tie-up. Yeah, possession arrow with Lanier. Whalen decided to take it herself. 56.4 seconds to go. Williams nearly ran into Jones. A little bit of a handoff to her. Now down low, back to Jones, outside. Parent left wide open, that mid-range jumper, no good. Two Longhorns there, the offensive rebound, and the layup high off the glass is no good. And now it's Cheatham. Whalen on the elbow, swings it to Weaver, and that three-pointer is good. Left her wide open on the right wing. 35-13. Third made three of the game for North, and Weaver gets it off the steal. He's got to look up. 5 seconds to go. Gets it to Rose. Rose will hoist up another three. Missed it as the clock expires here to end the half. 35-13 after 16 here on the Raiders Sports Network. North with a 22-point lead. So now set to start the second half back here at the Ranch. 35-13, North Forsyth leads here on the Raiders Sports Network as Whalen gets that one and gives it right back up top to Franklin. Able to wiggle her way past one. Dropped it off for Whalen. Knocked down, and this time a foul's going to be called against Williams. Well, contact from behind against Weaver. Foul on the floor. And now Franklin lobs it to Weaver, who's guarded closely by Howe, and down low, Perkle going to be called for the foul. That's foul number 3. So a foul apiece for Lanier and North. That ball scooped up by Perkle. And now the outlet on the left side to Gardner. Franklin picks that one up off a hop. Whalen, some hesitation there. And then back up top to Franklin. And now they'll reset on offense. Whalen, who's had the ball a lot in her hands. Gardner asking for it. And instead it's given right to Howe. And now to Jones. Jones leaning in. Missed the layup. Rebounded by Whalen. And a jump ball. And it'll stay Lanier basketball at this end. Shot clock resets to 35. Just under 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Williams to Howe. Howe, the runner, too strong. And the defensive board pulled in by Whalen. Franklin with it now. Gardner launches a 3. Missed it. Perkle fell down. Rebounded by Williams. And now the sophomore, Filani, who's not played much in this game, especially in that second quarter. Playing here now. She'll get the pass, or rather that's Williams. Back up top. Harmony Williams driving in against Perkle. And missed that shot. Perkle went up strong, and now Gardner on the low block. Perkle going to be fouled. And this time she'll shoot 2. And the foul against Williams. And it looks like Johnson will get set to check in. Perkle was perfect in her first trip. Makes that free throw attempt there. Johnson checks in. First point of the second half for the Raiders. 23-point game, 6:08 to go. Third quarter. And now Perkle's second attempt, and that's good. So a perfect trip for Perkle at the line. Extends this lead to 24. Now Jones to Williams. Williams too strong off the back of the rim. And rebounded by North. A long pass. Nice pass, though, to Whalen, who was wide open down low. Fouled late. And now a chance for Whalen at the line as well. The games that Whalen and Perkle have had. And she makes her first shot. And probably 2/3 of North Forsyth's points, if not more. 39-13, 26-point game. Largest lead of the night for North. And now that ball in the hands of Jones. Got it to Johnson. Parent getting set to check in. She's at the scorer's table. Now driving in. Williams takes it back out. Jones fakes the pass and then kicks it right out of bounds. And they say it's last touched, I guess, by Franklin. Now 10 to shoot. Johnson to Howell with 5 to shoot. Missed it. And now it's North ball. 5:10 to go. Franklin drops it off for Weaver. And an illegal screen. And now Perkle to check down. Had a nice game on the offensive side of things. But in foul trouble with 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And she'll come out. Pass taken in by Johnson. And out to Jones. Jones driving in. Nice drive. That ball halfway in. And then rimmed out. And now Weaver fouled. Foul against Williams. 14th foul for Lanier. Franklin. Hesitation, gets around Johnson. Finds Gliata wide open on the right wing. Left that three-pointer short, and that stole it right back. Ball still on the ground. And they're going to roll a jump ball. Still North ball with 4.5 minutes to go. Lanier still looking for their first basket here in the second half. Gliata now on the right side, picks up a screen from Weaver. Down low, Whalen gets it back outside of Weaver. And Lanier's going to pick up their 5th team foul. Williams checks back in. Next foul. And North will be on the bonus. That pass rifled right to Whalen. Highly contested shot by Parent. And now Jones. Wiggles around Whalen. Parent. Flat-footed shot. Missed. Weaver able to save it. As well as get that rebound. Now Gardner on the left side. Past the midway point here of the third quarter. Nice spin move by Whalen. And got that right-handed shot to go. And it's 41-13. As Whalen got her hands on that one. Whalen driving back the other way, leading in. And the layup goes. And now it's up to a 30-point game. And Whalen nearly stole it again. And that ball deflected out of bounds. By Gardner, some changes to be made. Perkle comes back in. And checking in for the first time tonight, Cassie Lane as well. Williams gets it to Howell. Bounce pass to Harmony Williams, who has it up top. Weaver gets in front of her. Williams outside. The sophomore, Filani, contact in the lane on the drive. And a foul called, and she'll head to the line. So now the sophomore Filani to the line. Got her first attempt to go. And she'll have a chance at another. 3:04 to go here in the third quarter. And her second shot goes, and a perfect trip for Filani at the line. And a sophomore with a couple points here in the second half. 28-point game. Rose now. Bit of a hesitation move put on against Howell. And now the right side, it's Lane. Lane, a long three. Off the mark, Perkle. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lanier. 2:42 to go. Gliata to inbound. Finds Rose up top. Rose picks up her dribble and gives it to Weaver. Weaver on that left elbow. Got it back to Gliata. Gliata driving in. Had it knocked away and stolen by Howell. And now Howell driving that right side. Shot missed. A lot of contact. Lane with it now. And now up top to Rose. 2:10 to go. Tight pass for Lane. Rose looking in the direction of Perkle. Lane tried to save it. And that ball went out of bounds first. 2:01 to go. Jones comes in. And Whalen going to come in as well. And relieve Weaver. North is outscored. Lanier 8-2 as Gliata steals that one. Gave it to Whalen. A nice find, and Whalen lays it in with her left hand. Comes off the bench and scores in her first play. Jones now left wide open on that right wing. Off the front of the rim. Caught nothing but iron. And now Williams fumbles it out of bounds. And it will be North basketball. So after that turnover, Williams will sit down. And Howell will come back in. Team that's been out of sorts here tonight on offense. As Whalen corrals it somehow. Turnaround shot missed. Williams just waiting underneath the basket for the ball to come to her. Got the rebound. Dribbles it back the other way. And now Jones. A minute left. They get it. Filate, the sophomore, too strong on the three. Back iron. Gliata stops. And now Rose. A left elbow. Lane left wide open. And this time she makes it on the far corner. Her second attempt from three. And it goes. And now it's a 33-point game. Williams to Jones. Now to Howell. Able to push that pass to Jones, driving in the lane. A nice drive, just couldn't finish. And now Rose and her will tie for the ball. And it will stay Lanier basketball. A couple tie-ups here in the third quarter. 17.3 seconds to go. Shot clock turned off. 48-15. The only 2 points for Lanier were scored at the free throw line. No points from the field. Howell trying to change that. Missed it. And the rebound by Whalen, closely guarded by Williams, able to spin out of trouble. And now 5 to shoot as she passes the midcourt. Trying to get it to Peck. Now in the hands of Williams with 1 second. Whalen got it back. And just not enough time on the clock. Shot missed nonetheless. And that's it. 48-15 after 3. Here on the Raiders Sports Network. There it goes. So now we get set for the last 6 minutes here in the game. 48-15. North Forsyth leads. And unless we witness nothing short of a miracle, North going to improve to 14-6. On the year, they'll be 6-1. And region play as we have a tie-up between Rose and Parrott. Lanier ball. But North will be 6-1 in the region. They'll be 3-2 on the road. And they've got that tiebreaker over Gainesville after that 20-point win at home over the Red Elephants. Howell to Parrott. And now Jones. Williams extra pass. Johnson all alone. And that three goes in. And a nice way for the Longhorns to start the fourth quarter. First field goal made by Lanier here in the second half. Cheatham outside. That's Parks getting her first action here in the game. She's going to get the ball right back. Parks, nice shot. Able to bank it in and use that left hand. Under 5 to play here in the fourth quarter. Williams, double team, bounce pass to Johnson. Made a three from there just a moment ago. Now the ball taken away by Tarver. And now Cheatham on the left side. He gets it up top to Rose. And now Peck. Peck driving in and gave it right back to Jones. And maybe a smart foul there by Parks. Jones was galloping the other way. Game 1 of 2 here at the ranch. Girls going first, and the boys coming up next. In the span of 4.5 minutes, as that ball no good, the block down low, that was by Parks. But a foul called. And that's Jones, missed it. (50-18). And that second shot rattles in. Jones 1 of 2 from the line, 50-19. Rose with it in hand. And now Cheatham to Parks. Cheatham once again. Outside, Pack wide open for three. That one on a line, and it goes. And Addison Peck has had a nice game. Had a nice assist earlier. That got things started. 3-point play, or nearly a 3-point play, as Howell goes behind the back. Shakes away from Tarver. Johnson left all alone. That one in and out. The rebound by Parks. And now Peck, a long pass up ahead for Tarver. Tarver saved it. And Jones with it now. Tarver on the back end. Looks like she's all right after it looked like she might have been favoring one of those legs as she went out of bounds trying to save that ball. Foul on Cheatham, and probably a smart foul. 5-on-4 for Lanier. 53-19. Johnson gives it right to Cheatham, and now to Peck. Rose on the left side, and now Cheatham. Peck goes from one end of the court to the other. Cheatham drives in. Had it nearly stolen away. Ball finds Rose. Rose spinning, working against Williams. And a traveling call. She picked up that pivot foot. And ball Lanier. Well, in a couple region games on the road, Peck has risen to the occasion. She had 11 in that loss to Habersham Central a couple weeks ago on Saturday. And she's got a nice game going on here tonight. As that ball missed from 3, that was Jones who took it. And now Williams back outside of Jones. Howell asking for it. And that 3 grazed in front of the iron. And it's going to be Parks who ends up with it. And it's going to be a foul against Johnson. .228 to go. Peck will check out. Get a high five from Coach Cutlass and a few extra words. And now Gliata. Driving in. Throws that one up. Missed. Tarver had it stripped away for a second. Lane now for her second 3. Missed it. And the offensive board by Cheatham. Gliata with it now. Closely guarded by Jones. Tarver. Or rather Parks. And now to Tarver. And Tarver going to draw the foul. And the clock stops once again with 2:01 to go. So Tarver makes her first attempt. Defense that's been lights out here tonight. And left that one short. Ball on the hardwood. And a tie-up between Jones and Parks with 1:55 to go. Possession arrow with North. Parent getting set to check in. Rather, that's Berger. And now Johnson to check in as well. Cheatham to inbound. Finds Tarver trying to go up strong. And instead, floats one for Johnson. Lanier with it now. In trouble, and another tie-up. Mall stay at this end. Well, over that span, those 6 games where Lanier was just red hot, they averaged over 51 points a game as an offense. This Johnson for 3, gets it to go, her second made 3 of the game. But an offense that averaged 51 points, 5 more points than they averaged all year, as Cheatham weaves her way to the basket and travels in the process with 1:19 to go. But held to just 22 tonight. And they'll drop to 12-8 on the year. And they'll have a few things to figure out for their next game on Friday. Up top it goes. Bounce pass. Johnson. Now to Parent. Now 3 to shoot. Got to put one up. That ball blocked. Tarver came over. And a nice defensive possession by North. Lane. That one high off the glass. Missed. And Tarver's foot on the line. And Lanier will have it with 33.9 seconds to go. Shot clock turned off for what we hope is the last possession of this game. And we'll see. Time will tell. As now Cheatham gets it now. Lane on the right side. Gets it to Tarver. Tarver puts up a shot, banks it in with 13 seconds to go. And that'll end what was a dominant performance by the girls here in game one, 56-22, here on the Raiders Sports Network. We'll step aside and get set for the boys in game two. Lanier North coming up once again next.